evening, racing fans. Welcome to racing action from Flamboro Downs for this Thursday evening. Our first race will post in approximately 15 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. And bingo, bango, look at that. No changes, races 1 through 9. No changes at all. Giddy up. for race 1 on parade. 1-4 for Orr, Travis Henry for Richard Burrowing, Grace Marshman. Number 2 is Rangers Shadow Bow Brown for Chad Hill and Kimberly Jensen. Number 3, Treasures Pirate, Pumpkins for Eric Wilson and Don Lesheed. And number 4, Big Pete Style, Phil Houdon for Bruce Gwite and Craig Ellis. 5 is Gascoigne Sunday, Brett Madonna for Rachel Andrew. Number 6, Master Fencer, Austin Surrey for Gerard Demers and Ron Nobes. Number 7, Ryan Klein, Jay Harris for Cameron McQueen. 8 is Boots and Brian, Sylvain Lecaille for Kelly DeVal Lecaille and Candice Morrell. And 9, Whistler, Anthony Hunt for Gavin Christie and William Beechin. It's a field of 9, race number 1. Let's look at some of the main players in this dash. And the first one we'll start with is number 6, Master Fencer. Well, posted 7 last race and blasted to the lead with a 27-2 opening quarter. Led a long way, just got caught by 1. And that was Savoie Duhra, who has since come back to win. So that's good measuring stick as well. Master Fencer, 9-5 on the board, and is one that hasn't scored a win yet this year, but has been knocking at the door. 9 runner-up finishes. Master Fencer looks like he's primed to win, but still 0 for 31 makes it tough to take too short a price. 9-5 right now. Number 1, 4 for Orr, also has a donut in the win column. You do see this one racing at Mohawk last winter and firing out hard from an inside post and finishing second in back-to-back starts. Since then hasn't done well. Now look, it hasn't raced since the middle of April, and then qualified just in 58-2 at Mohawk, so might need a start, but has the inside and gate speed and is sent out by Richard Moreau, so you don't want to take this one too lightly. And 4 for Orr is on the board at 5-1. Number 5, Gascoigne Sunday, is one that was very good earlier this year, but hasn't been quite as sharp. But of late, you do see a second and a couple of thirds in the past 4, so Gascoigne Sunday might be on the way back, and then now gets a better post position than last start. Gascoigne Sunday should be somewhere on the ticket off of those 3 of those last 4 being top 3 finishes, and the one that wasn't a top 3, that was post 8 at Grand River, so understandable. Gascoigne Sunday, 7-2. Number 7, Ryan Klein. Well, 41 lifetime wins, so you know that Ryan Klein can be a factor. Raced from way off the pace last race, was 14 lengths back at the quarter. Now finished 6.5 back at the finish, so did make up ground. And you do see this one earning close to $1,000 a start this year, but Ryan Klein is one that needs to get rolling here because he's better than his recent form. Now that last one did have to close a lot of ground, but overall, look, Ryan Klein is very capable and was able to put up some solid numbers earlier in the year. We'll see if Ryan Klein can get back going. It's a tough post position, though. Jay Harris for Cameron McQueen, 17-1. Fans are trying to decide between the 4, 5, 6, and a little bit of action on the 1 and 9, but right now the 6, Master Fencer, is the 2-1 favorite. The starting gate is rolling for race one. On the inside, 4 for Rangers Shadow and Treasures Pirates. In the center, Big Pete Style, Gascoigne Sunday. To the outside, Master Fencer, Ryan Klein, Boots and Brian. And the second tier, Whistler. It's a field of 9 for race number 1. There at the start of the rough. Master Fencer will get out well with Gascoigne Sunday. Treasures Pirate, Rangers Shadow. Then it is a 4 for as the field works around the turn. Big Pete Style. Then Ryan Klein and Boots and Brian. And Whistler is trailing the field. Master Fencer has the lead. Master Fencer leads it right now by about 3.5 lengths, and Gascoigne Sunday is rolling position second. Treasures Pirate is third. Then racing position to fourth right now as they race their way on past the quarter is Rangers Shadow. Then about 5 lengths to 4 and Big Pete Style. Ryan Klein. Then Boots and Brian trailing Whistler. Field is spread out as it is Master Fencer who's got the lead, 27-1 opening quarter. Master Fencer on top and leading Gascoigne Sunday, who's right there filling the pocket with Treasures Pirate third. And then fourth is Ranger Shadow. Front four have a bit of separation on the fifth one, 4 Then it is Big Pete Style, Ryan Klein. Then Boots and Brian and Whistler. And they race their way on into the backstretch. Master Fencer still leading. Gascoigne Sunday's racing second. Treasures Pirate third. Ranger Shadow is fourth. They head on to 3/4. Master Fencer. Now Gascoigne Sunday to the outside. Gascoigne Sunday popped out and now is moving on. Master Fencer is moved out into the 2-wide path and scooting up the inside. Treasures Pirate. Gascoigne Sunday's got the lead. Treasures Pirate, Master Fencer, Rangers Shadow, and then 4 and Ryan Klein. And now Gascoigne Sunday is getting away in the field, and Master Fencer having some serious steering problems and taken to the outside as they work their way on around into the stretch drive. And it is Gascoigne Sunday cruising now. Gascoigne Sunday is going to win it. Then Treasures Pirate, Rangers Shadow, and 4 against Big Pete Style for fourth. 154-3 Gascoigne Sunday. Back in front of us, Gascoigne Sunday, Brett McDonald, the winning driver. 5-year-old Hilarious Halo Bay gelding, owned and trained by Rachel Andrews. 7th win this year. 16th lifetime, Gascoigne Sunday. 154-3, a new career best. The first race payouts 5 gas going Sunday, 523.60, 290. 3 Treasures Pirate, 23.60 and 13.80. 2 Ranger Shadow, 25.30 to show. The exactor of 5 and 3, 115.40, $2 ticket, dollar try, 840.20. 20-cent super, numbers 5, 3, 2, and 1, 1500, 32.87. The first race order finish from the top, 432 519 687. That's 432 519 687 on the bottom. For the second on parade, one, all checkies off. Dustin Jones for Tyler Jones. Number 2, check with Vivian, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Peter Core. Number 3 is Scrappy, Phil Hudon for Emma Christoforou in the Mo and Joe stable, and Nancy McNevin and Emma Christoforou. And number 4, Cheddar Shredder, Brent McDonough for Greg McNair and EVM Racing. 5 is Cheddar Crossing, Travis Henry for Blake McIntosh and Hunt Racing. Number 6, Leaving with a Smile, Austin Sorry for Gavin Christie and William Beecham. And 7, Roll on My Way, Bo Brown for Greenhorn Racing. Number 8 is Quiet Assurances, Bruce Richardson for Susie Kerwin and Howard Taylor and Falcon Racing. And number 9 is Ireland Seals for Anthony Hunt for Gabby Sasso and Jeffrey Corchans and Mark West Racing. Field of 9, the second race, the Prospect Series, 3-year-old pacing fillies, and an interesting group in here. Let's start with number 3, Scrappy, who is currently 9-2 on the board as the fans have gone to the outside post for early favoritism. But number 3, Scrappy, is one that was a pretty handy-looking winner at Grand River last race in this series. Fired to the front with a 28-4 opening panel, and then was able to just keep on going. I thought that was really fine by Scrappy, and had been really struggling at Mohawk. But if you look at the last 2 times this one was on the half-mile track, winner Gagnon. A couple of wins the last 2 trips on the half, and also raced August the 6th in a Prospect Series from off the pace and third, beaten a length and a quarter. And Scrappy, I think, has got a pretty good shot in here. 7-2. 1, all cheekies off. You have to consider this one also as a contender because 3 starts, a win and a second, and both of those win and second finishes were in this Prospect Series. In fact, last race, Where's My Phone beat her, but she was credible, very good. And look, Where's My Phone was on fire in that one. But all cheekies off is one that's had 2 really fine starts, has gate speed and the inside. We'll see if she tries to beat Scrappy off the gate, has the inside advantage, but nonetheless should at least be well positioned. 9, Ireland Sealster, well, 14-1 on the board and made a break last time out, but is one that just before that was second beaten ahead to all cheekies off and gets to start right on that one's back from the trailer post. Now, 2-year-old fillies, the trailer post might not suit a young horse all that well, but still, based on the win in the Prospect Series August the 22nd, that second beaten head to all cheekies off the next time out, if she stays flat here, then 15-1 is a huge value, and Ireland Sealster is, I think, a contender in here. Number 8, Quiet Assurances. Well, I didn't like post 8, but 3-1 on the board. Quiet Assurances. We'll see if the price goes down or up. It'd have to go up a little bit for me to like Quiet Assurances. Like the horse a lot, just don't like the post position. But Quiet Assurances battled pretty hard from off the pace last race to finish second to Distant Lover. And Distant Lover has probably been the best one in this Prospect Series. Distant Lover has just been dominant, and Quiet Assurances will have to overcome the tough post. But certainly last race was a very competitive second, circling up 3 wide and working from off the pace. Just the winner was gone. Quiet Assurances is 3-1. Starters called the field for race number 2. All cheekies off, check with Vivian and Scrappy on the inside. In the center, Cheddar Shredder, Cheddar crossing to the outside, leaving with a smile. Roll on my way, quiet assurances in the second tier, Ireland Sealster. It's a field of 9 for the second race. The 2-year-old pacing fillies Prospect Series gathering speed approaching the start. And they're off. Scrappy leaving with a smile. All cheeky is off, and quiet assurances from the outside as they drive it into the turn. Leaving with a smile. Out left the field, and now quiet assurances from the outside is driving still. And quiet assurances from post A is wanted clear to the front of her, leaving with a smile. And Scrappy is racing over to the pylon's third now, in front of all cheekies off. And then it is check with Vivid and roll on my way. Then back to Cheddar Shredder, and then further back is Ireland Sealster, and Cheddar Crossing is trailing the field. They race their way on past that opening quarter in 28 seconds, and Quiet Assurances leads and leaving with a smile is second. Scrappy is racing position third. All cheekies off fourth in front of Check with Vivian. Roll on my way now is rolling to the outside sixth. Then it is back to Cheddar Shredder, Ireland Sealster, and then it is back to the trailer Cheddar Crossing as they race their way on past the half in 58 into 2. And it is Quiet Assurances. Scrappy and Phil Houdon wants to duel with Quiet Assurances, and then racing third, leaving with a smile. It is Quiet Assurances and Scrappy. Leaving with a smile third, about a length and 3/4 from the front. Check with Vivian is racing fourth. All cheekies off is dropping back. Scooting through to the inside is Cheddar Shredder. Then Roll on My Way. And back to Ireland Sealster. It is still Quiet Assurances and Scrappy. 127 and 4 3/4. And on the inside, leaving with a smile is filling the pocket. Check with Vivian is racing fourth. Then Cheddar Shredder as they race their way on the final turn. Then Cheddar Crossing back to Ireland Sealster and Roll on My Way. And it is still Quiet Assurances. Leaving with a smile is second and looking to dart up the passing lane. Quiet Assurances. Leaving with a smile. Quiet Assurances is going to win it under wraps and take it by 2. Then Leaving with a smile. Check with Vivian and Scrappy. 157 and 4. Quiet Assurances. front of us, number 8, Quiet Assurance, is Bruce Richardson, the winning driver. 2-year-old Control the Moment Brown filly by Howard Taylor and Falcon Racing. Susie Kirkwood, the trainer. Second win for Quiet Assurances. Mile of 157 and 4. The second race payouts, number 8, Quiet Assurances, $7, $3.80 and $3.50. 6, Leaving with a Smile, $3.80, $3.20. 2, Check with Vivian, $4.90. $2 Enter, $20, $3.60. $1 Try, $65.85. $1 Super, $238.10. Note the double of 5 and 8, $2 ticket, $23. Fans noting race number 3, a claim entered 1, Raise in a Rocket. Race 3, claim entered 1, Raise in a Rocket. The second race order finish from the top, 934-562-817. That's 934-562-817. for the third on parade, one raise and a rocket. Scott Kohler from Michelle Sherman and Sean Downey. Number 2, Society Chill, Austin Sorry for Gerard Demaris and Jean Mervois. Number 3 is PL Ooh Yeah, Paul McKenzie for Ashley Lenvoy and Gino Toscani. Number 4, Darlin Delectra, Ryan Ross for Mike Ellis. 5 is Tanzanian, Colin Keller for Joe Squires and Bobby Weinhold Harris. Number 6, One Last Bet, Travis Henry for Tom Riley and Triple S Equine. Number 7, Northern Belle, Jay Harris for Cameron McQueen and Stuart McQueen. And a braid is Can't Stop the Feel and Brett Madonna for Richard Moreau and Brenton Harris and James Bork. Field of 8, race number 3. Let's get a look at this field for race number 3. And we'll start with number 2, Society Jill. And one that, is having a decent year, earning, the last 2 seasons has earned around $1,000 a star. And the recent form is good, a couple of seconds and a third in the past 3 starts, so has been better and fits nicely in this class. Society Jill also has good gate speed and should be out and rolling early. Society Jill, 3-1, is right now the second choice on the board. Others to look at, number 8, Can't Stop the Feelin', probably the best one in here, but post position 8, and yet was able to race very well from this post at Grand River last race, and actually post 8 at Grand River is tougher than post 8 here, and was beaten just a length. Can't Stop the Feelin' is a very good closer, doesn't fire off the gate all that much, so the post position doesn't matter that much to this one. Can't Stop the Feelin' has 11 wins on the year and is currently on the board at 7-1. Number 3, PL Ooh Yeah. Well, last race was post 8 here, and it just didn't go well. But the starts before that, the 2 starts before that, a win and a very competitive second at Georgian, parked every step of the way, second beaten a nose. The recent form for PL Ooh Yeah is much better. Was really good last year in limited action as a 4-year-old, and this year was off to a slow start. But now appears to have things rolling. PL Ooh Yeah and Paul McKenzie, certainly one that fans expect to get into the fight. 6-5. And number 6, One Last Bet, is one that was racing consistently well at Kawartha before that last race. Parked early and tailed off, but before that had a string of 7 races with 5 wins and a pair of seconds. So One Last Bet is one that definitely could come right bouncing back. And we'll see if One Last Bet can get back going. If so, 11-1. Fans might be putting too much stock in that last race rather than all the fine form before it. One Last Bet and Travis Henry, value play, set up by Tom Riley, 11-1. The gate is rolling for race number 3. Raising a Rocket, Society Jill, and Hallelujah. In the center, Darlin, Delectra, Tanzania. To the outside, One Last Bet, Northern Bell, and Can't Stop the Feeling. It is a field of 8, third dash. Here they come. And the field for the third is into the stretch. And they're off. Biel Uya, Tanzanian leaving with Society Jill on the inside. And to the outside, One Last Bet in Northern Bell. Society Jill, though, presses through to the inside and has the lead. One Last Bet's racing second. Northern Bell on the outside, and then Piel Uya. Now Piel Uya is racing third. Northern Bell is going to take back and find a seat on the inside in front of Tanzania, and then Raising a Rocket, Darlin Delectra, and back trailing the field is Can't Stop the Feeling, and they race their way on up to the opening quarter. Society Jill is going to reclaim the lead from One Last Bet. Society Jill is on top. One Last Bet second. Piel Uya third. 28-3 opening quarter. Then it is Northern Bell. Darlin Delectra. Then Can't Stop the Feeling is coming. Darlin Delectra is charging with authority and is out 3 wide as they race their way on towards us. It is Society Jill. Darlin Delectra is charged up and is coming. On the inside, One Last Bet. Then Piel Uya is racing second over fourth. Can't Stop the Feeling. Northern Bell. Raising a Rocket in Tanzanian. They work their way on up towards the 5/8, and still on top is Society Jill. Darlin Delectra on the outside is digging and is just about 3/4 of a length back, half length back, and getting closer. One Last Bet's racing third. Piel Uya is fourth, and then Northern Bell. Can't Stop the Feeling is out 3 wide from the backfield, and Can't Stop the Feeling is closing rapidly, and also coming from the backfield, Raising a Rocket. Society Jill. Darlin Delectra backs away. On the inside, One Last Bet. To the outside, Can't Stop the Feeling. Society Jill as they turn for home. Can't Stop the Feeling chasing on the outside, and One Last Bet is racing third. Then Northern Bell and Raising a Rocket on down the stretch. Where they come. Can't Stop the Feeling now is charging to the lead. Can't Stop the Feeling is going to win. We'll be stopping back in the winner's circle. Society Jill. Then One Last Bet and Raising a Rocket. 157-3. Can't Stop the Feeling. Coming back in front of us is number 8, Can't Stop the Feeling, 6-year-old Dally Bay mare. Brett McDonald, the winning driver, trained by Richard Moreau, owned by Brett and Harrison James Bork. 12th win this year, 20th lifetime. Can't Stop the Feeling. Note it is the driving double for Brett McDonald, 8-2-6-1, the top 4. The third race payouts, number 8, Can't Stop the Feelin', 690, 410, 380. 2, Society Jill, 460, 310, 6-1 last bet, 720. $2 exactor, 35.50. Dollar Tribe, 98.30. Dollar Super, $544. The third race will finish from the top, 428 753 61. That's 428 753 61. And note the claim of one raise in a rocket, the new trainer, Robert Doyle. for the fourth on parade. 1 Malton, Travis Henry for Gabby Sasso and Jeffrey Corchenz in Northwest Racing. Number 2 is Lebec Fian, Austin Sorry for Rodney Hughes and Howard Taylor. Number 3, Cheddar is Better, Bruce Richardson for Greg McNair and Rick Howells and Ron Prom. Number 4, Where's My Phone? It's Brett Madonna for Greg McNair and Ian Fleming. 5 is Hell of a Head for Anthony Hahn for Anthony Beaton and David Mercer and Mac Nickel and Robert Jones. Number 6, Love on Me, Paul McKenzie for Dave Holiday and Ben Holiday. Number 7, Winter Bell, Scott Gold for Dominic Gladue in the stable. And number 8, Ready for Fun, Tyler Moore for Rick Ziron and Ziron Donato Stables and Howard Taylor and James Walker in Hutt Racing. It's a field of 8 for race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. And, well, first up, I want to take a look at number 4, Where's My Phone? 2 wins and a third in the past 3 starts. That third was a very good effort, beaten a length, but was flying late. And the other 2, well, a winner at Grand River last race, also a winner at Georgian Downs, but that one last race battled first up and then just kept on going and was under wraps at the finish and had it put away. Where's My Phone really has looked as especially sharp of late and has 3 wins and 7 starts. It's been really good in this class. Where's My Phone? 7-2 on the board. Brett McDonough for Greg McNair. Number 3, Cheddar is Better. Well, it gets a better post and look, finally gets to start on the inside 3. I think Cheddar is Better could to be in for a much better outing here. Stablemate to Where's My Phone? Bruce Richardson drives, and this one should be able to get more into the action early. You see this one back the end of July in the Prospect Series, fired out and was second to Quiet Assurances, and we've seen that one win earlier this evening. Cheddar is Better, 5-1. Number 7, Winter Bells, is one that's got a win and a third in the past 3 starts and a third in this class last race. Now has a tougher post, but still 3 for 6 in the top 3 and has looked pretty solid. Winter Bells, Scotty Calder for Dominic Gladue, 5-1. And number 1, Malton on the inside at 10-1. Malton, well, before those last 2, I thought Malton was racing okay and has fallen off a little bit, but I think Malton on the inside today, post 1, if she can get off the gate a little bit better, just might be able to be a factor for a share. Malton is 9-1 on the board. Fans are trying to decide between 4, Where's My Phone, and 5, Halva Hanover. And Halva Hanover was a winner in the Prospect Series at Grand River last time out. 2 wins and 6 starts for Halva Hanover, 4-5 the favorite. I went with number 4, Where's My Phone, at 3-1. gate is rolling for race number 4. Malton, Lebeck, Finn, and Cheddar is better on the inside. In the center, Where's My Phone? Hell of a Hanover to the outside. Love on Me. Winners, Bells, and Ready for Fun. Field of 8, race number 4. Field for the 4th race. In the stretch, gathering speed, approaching the start. There at the start of the rough, and it is Winner Bells who blasts from the outside. Layback Finn on the inside, Malton and Hell of a Hanover. Where's My Phone is 5th away. Then racing 6th, Cheddar is better than Love on Me and Ready for Fun. Into the backstretch, Winner Bells and Scotty Coulter has the lead as they race on to the opening quarter. Layback Finn is 2nd, Malton 3rd, Hell of a Hanover 4th. Where's My Phone is 5th going to the opening quarter. Then it is back to Cheddar is better. And then further back is Love on Me and Ready for Fun. And Winner Bell. Scotty Coulter's got the lead. Layback Finn and Austin Sorry now is a little closer second. Malton is racing 3rd and is currently about 4 from the lead. Then Hell of a Hanover, Where's My Phone? Cheddar is better. Love on Me and Ready for Fun. And they work their way on up towards the half. Winner Bell, Scotty Coulter leads at a length and a half, and now Layback Finn is up close in the pocket, and Malton on the inside is 3rd. There goes Hell of a Hanover now, coming first over, giving cover to Where's My Phone on the inside, Love on Me. Then to the outside, Cheddar is better, and Ready for Fun is trailing the field. Winner Bells on down the backstretch leads a couple of lengths over Layback Finn, and then to the outside, Hell of a Hanover is about 4 from the lead. Might have flattened out though. Malton reclaims 3rd. Hell of a Hanover is racing 4th, and then on the inside, Love on Me, Where's My Phone now is going to dial out 3 wide. Then Cheddar is better and Ready for Fun, and they race their way on towards the top of the stretch. Winner Bells leading it. Layback Finn is 2nd, Malton 3rd, and racing 4th is Love on Me. Then Cheddar is better and Where's My Phone on down the stretch where they come. Winner Bells being chased by Layback Finn. Winner Bells, Layback Finn. Winner Bells, Winner Bells, Winner Kenya. Layback Finn was 2nd, Malton 3rd, and then Love on Me 4th. 156 and 3, Winner Bells. Back in front of us, number 7, Winner Bells. Scotty Coulter, the winning driver. 2-year-old Shadow Play Bay filly, owned by the stable, trained by Dominic Ladew. It is the 2nd win for Winner Bells, mile of 156 and 3. The fourth race, payout 7. Winter Bells, 25.10, 7.30 and 5.30. 2, Leback Finn, $5, 3.30. 1, Malton, 14.90. $2 exactors, 61.40. Dollar Try, $472. Dollar Super, 3,875.45. And the Dollar Pick 3, 405.75. The fourth race, or her finish from the top, 325.674.18. That is 325.674.18 on the bottom. for the fifth race on parade. 1, Liberty Caprice, Travis Henry for Francis Guillemette and Michel Letendre. Number 2, Catch an Ace Austin, Sorry for Rachel Andrew. 3 is Major League, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. Number 4, Katie's Delight, Chalmers for Francis Guillemette and Jeanette Rancourt. Number 5, Sports Duchess, Scotty Cultiver, Gerard Damaris, and Allison Hepburn and Sean Brisebois. Number 7, Big Diamond, Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald and Lillian and Kevin and Brian Ladner. There is number 8, Sea Change, Jay Harris for Jason Libby and Lori Keeling. Number 6, Gouda 1, Colin Keller for Tom Riley and Brendan Mark Lane and Anthony Lane. And number 9 is Jane Diamond. Andre Goy drives and trains for Gino Toscani. Field of 9, race number 5. This dash features the Super High 5 fillies and mares condition pacers going to post shortly. Let's get a look at this field. And first up, we've got to take a look at number 3, Major League. One that has very electric gate speed and did fire to the front last race. Now, got caught by a couple right at the finish. It was a really good race, but the two that got by, Gia Surreal and Vols Delight, they're really classy mares. So, Major League, that's not a disgrace to lose to those two. And it was very competitive. Third beaten the neck and did all the heavy lifting. Look at 26-1 to the quarter, 54-1 to the half. Major League was impressive just to hang in there. But eventually just got nipped at the finish. But now, with the class drop, that was the fillies mares preferred to at Grand River, drops to this level, gets post 3 again. You'd have to think that Major League will fire to the front and not give it up at all. 4-5 as the one to beat. Number 6, Gouda 1, is one that's had a big year last year as a 3-year-old, and this year has been not as effective, but still overall you see those flashes of speed. 150-4 at Mohawk July the 28th, and most recently raced at Rideau Carlton to finish 4th. But you do see this one winning at Georgian Downs in the middle of August in a pretty solid condition class. I think Gouda 1 is the main threat to Major League and is 7-2. Colin Kelly for Tom Riley. And Tom's put up some solid numbers this year, as has Colin Kelly. Number 2, Catch an Ace, Austin Sorry and Rachel Andrew teaming up here. And, Catch an Ace last race at a favorable post and got away third. Did come up first up and tailed off just a bit in the late going, but still it was a decent enough effort. And some of those starts before that, looking overall at the last 5 races, I think Catch an Ace has been pretty solid and can catch a top 3 finish here, and a nice little price of 11-1. And one more, number 7, Big Diamond. Well, Big Diamond was really good last year, but this year hasn't been quite as effective, but not bad either. And Big Diamond was good last race, finishing 2nd. Now, that was a start in this class, but got a pocket trip from post 4, now has to deal with post 7. But still overall, Big Diamond, Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald, I think belongs in the top 4, maybe towards the bottom, but at a price, 14-1. Number 3, Major League, is even money on the board and might be dropping from there. 5, Sports Duchess is getting a lot of love right now, 9-5 as the second choice. starter has called the field for race number 5 to report to the gate. And La Petite Grease, Catch an Ace, Major League on the inside. Katie's Delight, Sports Duchess in the center. The outside, good at 1. Big Diamond, Seat Change. And the second tier, Jane Diamond. Field of 9. Race number 5. Here they come. Giddy up. And the field for race number 5 turns into the stretch drive. There at the start of the rough, Major League will blast out. Big Diamond on the outside. Also leaving Catch and Ace, and on the inside, La Petite Grease. Major League continues to drive against Catch and Ace as they race on around the turn. Major League is going to drive to the front. Catch and Ace has now caught the pocket. La Petite Grease is third. Then Big Diamond, Seed Change racing on the outside. Then it is back to Katie's Delight as they race their way on to the opening quarter. Then further back is Jane Diamond and Sports Duchess. And then as they race their way on past that opening quarter, and that is Jane Diamond. They race their way around the turn, 28 seconds, the opening quarter. Major League is on top. Major League, Catch an Ace in the pocket. La Petite Grease is third. Big Diamond and Sea Change, those are the top 5 as they race off the turn. Katie's Delight is 6th, and then racing 7th, Jane Diamond. Then Sports Duchess and Gouda 1 trails the field. 57-3 the halftime, and it is Major League off that 57-3 halftime with now Big Diamond and Brett McDonald challenging first over. Catch an Ace is on the inside of the pocket. La Petite Grease is 4th to the inside. Then Sea Change is racing 2nd over 5th from the backfield. Sports Duchess now is kicking into gear hard. Then Katie's Delight. Then it is Jane Diamond and Gouda 1, and Sports Duchess is looking to sweep the field, and Sports Duchess is flying. And also coming Gouda 1. Sports Duchess is blasted to the front. Major League on the inside is racing second and trying to now pick up the challenge, but it is Sports Duchess by a length and a half. Major League second, Gouda 1 is third, and then Catch an Ace and La Petite Grease on down the back stretch, down the stretch drive they come, and Sports Duchess has got this one with that explosive move going to 3/4. Gouda 1 second, Major League third, and La Petite Grease fourth, 154-3. Sports Duchess. Back in front of us, the winner of race 5, Sports Duchess. It's the driving double for Scotty Coulter, the 10 Tornado, 2 for 10 on this Thursday night. Sports Duchess, 5-year-old sports rider bay mare, owned by Allison Hepburn and Sean Brisebois. Gerard Demare is the trainer. It's the 5th win this year, 16th lifetime. Sports Duchess, 154-3, a new season's best. The fifth race payouts 5 Sports Duchess, 1590, 510, 210. 6 Gouda 1, 490, 210. 3 Major League, 210. $2 Exactor, 43.70. Dollar Trap, 97.60. Pick 5 Carryover, 4,359.93. Dollar High 5,072.70. Note the 20-cent high 5 was 214.54, numbers 5, 6, 3, 1, and 2. for the 6th on parade. 1 Wildcat Delight, Brent McDonough for Ron McDonald and Blue Shoe Investments. 2 is kind of like royalty, Austin. Sorry for Dennis Bellin and Doug Bellin. Number 3 is Escape the House, Travis Henry for Taylor Fritz. And 4 is 28 Late, Lauren House for Dennis Jewett. Number 5 is Layla Blue, Anthony Hahn for Doug Good. Number 6, I'm Diabolical, Dave Duncan for Brenda Duncan. Number 7, Clear the Credit, Moore for Stephen Doyle and Catherine LaFrance and Maxime Dubuc. And number 8 is Sheila's Brush. It's Paul McKenzie for Ken Oliver and Milton Young. Field of 8, race number 6. Starts the late pick 4. Let's look at some of the main players in this dash. And down on the inside, 1 Wildcat Delight is one that drops in class for this start. If you go back to the last time this one raced in this class, that was mid-August at Grand River. Fired to the front from post 6 and almost wired the field. Second beaten ahead. Now gets post 1. Wildcat Delight. At that point, that was the third of 3 consecutive top 3 finishes. But since moving up in class, the last 3 has not been good, Wildcat Delight. But I think the inside could get this mare going again, and has been a good earner the last couple seasons. Brent McDonough for Ron McDonald, 10 to 1. Love that price. Don't think it can hold. Number 5, Layla Blue, makes a second start off a layoff, and one that was a consistently good earner last year. Doesn't have a win this year, but does have 7 runner-up finishes. I expect Layla Blue to be a lot better this time out. Anthony Hahn for Doug Good. Layla Blue is a longer play at 23 to 1. Love the second start off the layoff, and a sleeper play to pop. Others, number 3, Escape the House. Well, this one shouldn't escape your attention for third, because 10 out of 24 starts this year have resulted in third place finishes, including last time out in this class from a favorable post. Escape the House and Travis Henry for Taylor Fritz is 25 to 1. And one more to look at. How about number 4, 28 Late? 15 out of 23 in the top 2 on the year, but has really fallen off the last 3. Last race, Sarnia post 8, though, did at least race better than the 2 previous starts, so maybe is coming back around. And also, that was a mile of 54 and 4, and did come home a pretty good back half. So 28 Late, I think, is one that you could maybe see her best effort in here. 15 to 1. The one the fans are enamored with is number 7, Clear the Credit. I just didn't know what to make of this mare coming in from 3 Rivers. Has just 1 win on the year, and most recently raced at 3 Rivers back August the 13th to finish third in 59 and 2. I kind of think you might need to see a start for Clear the Credit. And 1 to 9 from post position 7. Look, she might live up to it, but I'd like to see a start. 1 to 9, Clear the Credit. is rolling for the sixth. Wildcat Delight, kinda like royalty on the inside, with Escape the House in the center, 28 Leighton Layla Blue. The outside, I'm Diabolical, Clear the Credit, Sheila's Rush, Field of 8, race number 6. And the field for the sixth is at the start of the road. And Escape the House is going to leave well. Kind of like royalty. Then along to the inside as they race on around the turn. Wildcat Delight is third, and fourth is Layla Baloo, and fifth is 28 Lay. Then I'm Diabolical, Sheila's Rush, and Clear the Credit is trailing the field. Escape the House has got the lead as they race on to the opening quarter. Kind of like royalty is second, Layla Blue third. Wildcat Delight is racing position fourth in front of 28 Lay. Then it's I'm Diabolical, Sheila's Rush, and Clear the Credit is trailing the field. Kinda like royalty has the lead for Austin Sorry. Escape the House is second. Layla Blue is on the inside third. Now Wildcat Delight has started to move to the outside. Then it is back to 28 Late, second over racing fifth. Then I'm Diabolical and Sheila's Rush and Clear the Credit. Kinda like royalty. Austin Sorry off at 27 and 4 opening quarter, takes them past the half and 56 and 1. Escape the House is second. Wildcat Delight racing on the outside is first up third. Layla Blue fourth to the inside. 28 Late's racing fifth. And then back to Sheila's Rush and I'm Diabolical as they race their way on down the back stretch. And it is kind of like royalty. Wildcat Delight shipping away on the outside. Escape the House is on the inside third. And 28 Ladies racing fourth. Layla Blue is fifth. Now Wildcat Delight comes on to take the lead. Wildcat Delight, 28 Late, is following Wildcat Delight. And then on the inside, kind of like royalty, trying to fight back on the inside. Wildcat Delight, 28 Late on the inside, kind of like royalty. Layla Blue is racing fourth and closing, then Escape the House. And Sheila's Rush on down the stretch for Wildcat Delight. Wildcat Delight and 28 Late. Wildcat Delight wins it. 28 Late was second. Then Layla Blue and Escape the House. 156 and 3. Wildcat Delight. Back in front of us, one Wildcat Delight, the driving hat trick for Brett McDonald. Wildcat Delight. 6-year-old Better is Delight Bay Mare. Owned by Blue Shoe Investments, trained by Ron McDonald. Fifth win this year, a 25th lifetime. Wildcat Delight, 156 and 3. The sixth race payouts: 1 Wildcat Delight, $3.50 to $42.20. 4 28 Late, $5, $3.70, and 5 Layla Blue, $2.90. $2 Exactor, $21.30. Try, $26.10. Super, $69.85. Note we had a 20-cent win for 4 of 4, 1150.39. The sixth race, order of finish from the top down: 164-23875. That's 164-23875 at the bottom. The field for the seventh on parade one, Lions a Queen, Austin Story for Rachel Andrew. Number 2 is Furiosa, Cullen Kelly for Tom Riley and Triple SXY. 3, Bookie Baby, Jay Harris for Mark Winnicott and Jamaximal Racing. 4, Sovereign, Brett Madonna for Francis Gilbert and Triple SXY. And 5 is Rave Review, Travis Henry for Robert Kyle Fellows and Daniel Meade. Number 6, Georgia, January, Anthony Hahn for Doug Bowens and Elizabeth and Alan Fair. Number 7, 3 Shams, Ryan Ross for Robert Furneaux. And 8 is Brienne the Beauty, Paul McKenzie for Eric Wilson. Field of 8, race number 7. And it does start the late pick 3. Let's look at this field for race number 7. And we'll start with number 4, Sovereign. And Sovereign is one that set up by Francis Guillemette that hasn't raced since the 2nd of February. But also, if you look back last year as a 2-year-old, did earn 34,000 in 14 starts and took a mark as a 2-year-old in 153. So if Sovereign is ready to go, then certainly in this bottom class, you'd have to think that she'd have a big chance. You go back and look last year, November the 4th, non-winners at 2 at Mohawk, 53 and 4, and second beaten a length and a quarter. And then also did race here in January in the non-winners at 3, third beaten half a length after leading all the way. Those are much tougher classes. Sovereign is 5-2. The question is whether she'll be ready. If she is, then she's probably too good for this field. Brett Madonna for Francis Guillemette. Number 5, Rave Review, is one that's got a couple of second-place finishes in the past 3 starts. The other one at Grand River didn't go well, but Rave Review is one that overall, if you look at the season, 18 out of 31 in the top 3. You got to think this mare belongs somewhere on the ticket. Travis Henry for Robert Kyle Fellows, maybe on top of the ticket. 9-5, that's where the fans have this one. Number 1, Lions Queen, has gate speed and an inside post, and well, was off form for a few starts, but the last couple were a lot better. A win and second beaten 4.5 lengths. So Lions Queen from the inside can be a top 3 finisher. Austin Sorry for the fine barn of Rachel Andrew, 3-1. And number 2, Furiosa, well, has been just a fringe player of late, but at least a consistent fringe player. Furiosa, Colin Kelly for Tom Riley, 9-2. Fans are on number 5, Rave Review at 8-5, but I want to take a flyer on number 4, Sovereign, and see if she's ready to go. If she is, then she could get the best of this field at a bit of a price. Right now, 3-1. Gate is rolling for the seventh. Lions Queen Furiosa. Bookie Baby on the inside. In the center is Sovereign, Rave Review. To the outside, Georgia January, 3 Gems, and Brienne the Beauty. It's a field of 8. It is race number 7. They are nearing the top of the stretch, and here they come. And the field for the 7th race. In position on the gate. And they're off. Rave Reviewed, Lions Queen, Furiosa, 3 Gems, and then Bookie Baby, and Sovereign Georgia January, and Brienne the Beauty is trailing the field. But right now, Rave Review has the front, Lions Queen second, and racing third is 3 Gems, and then Furiosa, and Bookie Baby, and then Sovereign is back there racing position third from last, and then Georgia January, and Brienne the Beauty, and they race their way on to the opening quarter. Rave Review has the lead. Lions Queen in the pocket. 3 Gems is racing third, and then Furiosa and Bookie Baby as they work their way around the turn. Then it is back further to Sovereign, Georgia January, and Brienne the Beauty, and they race their way off the turn. The field comes on towards us. And on top, Rave Review. Lions Queen's racing second. Furiosa is racing first over now and coming quickly. 3 Gems, fourth to the inside. Bookie Baby is racing fifth. Then Sovereign, Georgia January, and Brienne the Beauty. Half of 58 and 3 into the backstretch. Rave Review has the front, but Furiosa now is getting up closer. Is only about a half length off the lead. Lions Queen third. Then it is 3 Gems and Bookie Baby. Furiosa is getting closer to Rave Review. Now they stride together. Furiosa and Rave Review are dueling as they head on to 3/4. Lions Queen is third. 3 Gems racing fourth, and Bookie Baby is fifth, but Rave Review has driven on and leads at a length right now over Furiosa. 1:27 and 1 the 3/4 time, and it is Rave Review, Furiosa, Lions Queen, then 3 Gems and Bookie Baby. On down the stretch drive they come. Rave Review continues on. Furiosa up the inside, but Rave Review is going to win. Furiosa second, beaten 3 lengths, and then Lions Queen and 3 Gems, mile of 1:56 and 2. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 7. It's number 5, Rave Review, 7-year-old Better's Delight Bay Mare. Travis Henry, the winning driver. Robert Kyle Fellows, the trainer. The owner's Daniel Mead of Rockwood. 5th win this year, 12th lifetime. Rave Review. The seventh race payouts: 5 Rave Review, 420, 260, and 210. 2 Furiosa, 390, 231. Lions Queen, 230. $2 exactor at 1220. Dollars Fry, 1820. Dollar Super, 381.25. The seventh race order finished in the top: 325-71846. That's 325-71846. for race number 8 on parade 1. Dial me up. Jay Harris for Jacob Roberts and Steve Adams. Number 2, Compass Rose to be Colin Kelly for Jacob Roberts and Steve Adams. 3 is Armis Ashley Tyler for Stephen Davis. And number 4, Goldie's Rockin', Brett Madonna for Charmro and Sylvain Cote and Robert Bernicke. Number 5, Outlaw I'm a Hot Vixen, Eddie Hensley for Jody Cullen and Ron and Travis Cullen. Number 6, Happy Looker, Travis Henry for Mark Winnicott and Donald Smith and Donna Parker. And number 7, Lily GL, Scott Kohler for Dominic Gladue and Francois Dupuis. And also Richard Kelly and Ron Kelly. Field of 7, race number 8. Let's get a look at this field. Let's start with a look at number 2, Compass Rose to V, because is the even money favorite. And why not? Because has wins in 3 of the last 5 starts, or 5 of the last 7, and or correction, 5 of the last 8. And then a couple of those also were second by a neck. So only one poor start, and that was at Mohawk in a claiming stake final. Compass Rose to V has excellent gate speed, fares very well in the half-mile track, and is just really rolling right now. Colin Kelly for Jacob Roberts. Compass Rose to be the one to beat even money. Number 5, Outlaw I'm Hot Vixen, has a lot of back class and has been racing reasonably well of late. Now, was only 4th in this class last time up, but before that has a 2nd and a 3rd. Now, that was in the class below this one. Outlaw I'm Hot Vixen overall, though, a lot of back class, and should fit well here and be a main threat against Compass Rose de V, and is sitting at 9-1. Eddie Hensley for Jody Cullen. Number 6, Happy Looker. Well, things are looking better for Happy Looker of late, off of back-to-back runner-up finishes. But both of those were post 2. Now has to do it from a little tougher spot. But Happy Looker, Travis Henry for Mark Winnicott, is currently 6-1. And number 3, Armis Ashley, well, missed a bunch of time before, or correction, qualified, and then last race was able to win here after just parking a little bit from post 1 early, trying to make the lead, and then was able to keep on going as the betting favorite. Now moves up in class. That was in a lower level. Armis Ashley, Tyler Moore for Stephen Davis, has 9 top 2 finishes in 23 starts on the year. Armis Ashley is 7-1. is rolling for race number 8. Dial Me Up, Compass Rose to V on the inside. Armis Ashley, Goldie's Rocket, I'm Hot Vixen in the center. The outside, Happy Looker, and Lily GL. Field of 7 for the 8th race. Field 4, race number 8 is at the start of the rough, and Armis Ashley's going to blast out with Goldie's Rocket. Compass Rose to V, Dial Me Up on the inside. Outlaw, I'm a Hot Vixen, Happy Looker, and Lily GL as they work their way on into the backstretch. And it is Armis Ashley who has the lead. Armis Ashley, Goldie's Rocket. Compass Rose to V is third. Then it's a gap of 3. Dial Me Up is racing fourth, and then Outlaw, I'm a Hot Vixen is positioned 5th as they race on to the opening quarter. Then back to Happy Looker and Lily GL, and they race their way past that opening quarter, 27-3. And Goldie's Rocket is trying to clear to the front of her Armis Ashley. Goldie's Rocket now is able to drive up and get the lead. Armis Ashley is second. Compass Rose to V right behind those two, sitting third, and is currently about 3 off the lead of Goldie's Rocket. Goldie's Rocket not able to clear. Armis Ashley on the inside. Compass Rose to V third. Then it is back to Dial Me Up and Outlaw, I'm Hot Vixen and Happy Looker, and Lily GL 55-2. It was a strong halftime. Armis Ashley trying to fend off Goldie's Rocket, but also may have to deal with Compass Rose to V. Goldie's Rocket on the outside now moves up and sticks a nose in front. On the inside, Armis Ashley is game, but there goes Compass Rose to V. Compass Rose to V, rolling 3 wide, now has come on and is dueling with Armis Ashley, and those two stride together by 3/4. Compass Rose to V with a lead of about a neck. The 3/4, 125-2. Compass Rose to V, Armis Ashley, Goldie's Rocket, and then Happy Looker from the backfield. Outlaw, I'm a Hot Vixen is closing hard, and then Dial Me Up and Lily GL on down the stretch. Round they come, and Compass Rose to V, Armis Ashley. Compass Rose to V and Armis Ashley, Happy Looker, and then Outlaw, I'm a Hot Vixen, and driving on the outside. Happy Looker gets by right at the finish. Then Compass Rose to V and Armis Ashley, 156 flat. Happy Looker. Back in front of us, number 6, Happy Looker. Back-to-back driving wins for Travis Henry, 6-year-old. He's watching Bay Mare. Home but Donald Smith and Donna Parker. Mark Winnicott is the trainer. Third win this year, 15th lifetime. Happy Looker takes race number 8, 156 flat. Fans note in race 9 we have claims on 1 Clever Character and 4 Promise Me a Win. Race 9 claims on 1 and 4. Eighth race payouts, number 6 Happy Looker, $29.90. 11.50 and 6.72. Compass Rose to V, 310, 240. 3R Miss Ashley, 350. $2 Exactor, $100.50. Dollar Try, 164.80. Dollar Super, 1,080.10. Eighth race order of finish from the top, 7236514. That's 7236514 on the bottom. for the ninth on parade, One Clever Character. Claim entered Brett McDonough for Michelle Sherman and Sean Downey. Number 2 is Brody's Scrapper, Eddie Hensley for Jody Cullen and A1 stable. Number 3 is Our Thinking Monster, Travis Henry for Tom Riley and Amanda Riley and Barry McLennan and Shelley Racing stable. Number 4, Promise Me a Win, claim entered Jay Harris for Derek Anderson and Russ Gorley. Number 5 is Go Mud. Rob Jenkins Jr. drives and trains and partners with William Burgess and Jeffrey Kelly. Number 6, Too Much Duncan. Colin Keller for Craig Gilmore. Number 7, The Dog in the Fight. Ryan Rush for Jared Mann and Mark Keegan. It is Bad Eye Bill, Scott Kohler for Gerard Damaris and Luke View. And 9, High Flying Jamie, Paul McKenzie for Jay Polifrani and Jimmy Polifrani. Field of 9, race number 9. Let's look at this field. And I want to start with number 2, Brody's Scrapper. Now, has been off since last October the 5th. So it's been a little while for Brody's Scrapper, and is a 12-year-old veteran that certainly has a ton of back class. Only raced 5 times last year as an 11-year-old, but won 2 of them. Brody Scrapper, Eddie Hensley for Jody Cullen looked qualified reasonably well, or at least the back half, 58 seconds, but that was after a very relaxed first half. But overall, Brody Scrapper is a pretty nice one, and certainly has a decent chance in here. The one the fans are on is One Clever Character, and understandably so. Claim is in, and is one that's, racing for Michelle Sherman, had been with Jody Cullen for a long while, and Clever Character has 6 wins and 13 starts on the year, and more than 537,000 lifetime. Just a 6-year-old, so a lot of class for just a 6-year-old. Clever Character has a gate speed and an inside post, and is 6-5, getting a lot of love. Number 3, Our Thinking Monster. 3 wins and a second in the past 6 starts. Last race at Georgia, and it didn't work well, but Our Thinking Monster, I'm thinking this one could be really good on the half-mile track. Has 8 wins in 16 starts in the air. You got to think about Our Thinking Monster as a threat in here, and could bounce back very sharply. 8-1. Travis Henry for Tom Riley. Travis looks for the hat trick on the evening. And number 7, The Dog in the Fight. Second start for Jared Mann, and raced from off the pace last race and came on to finish second to Clever Character. Don't overlook The Dog in the Fight. Second start for Jared, 15-1 on the board. Ryan DeRoche drives. The gate is rolling for race number 9. It's clever character Brody Scrapper, our thinking monster on the inside. In the center, promise me a win and go mud. To the outside, too much Duncan, the dog in the fight, and Bad Eye Bill. And the second tier, high flying Jamie. Field races up to the start. And they're off. Go Mud, our thinking monster, Brody Scrapper, and Too Much Duncan. Those the first 4. Promise Me wins, racing 5th, and then Clever Character. The field works on around the turn. The dog in the fight, and then High Flying Jamie and Bad Eye Bill. And they work their way on to the opening quarter, and it is our thinking monster on the outside. Brody Scrapper is thinking of grabbing the lead. Brody Scrapper is going to drive up and clear to the front. Our thinking monster is second. Go Mud third. Too Much Duncan is racing fourth. Promise Me a win to the outside. Then the dog in the fight and Clever Character. And then back to High Flying Jamie. And Bad Eye Bill is trailing the field. 29 seconds the opening quarter. Brody Scrapper has the lead. Our thinking monster is racing on the inside second. Promise Me a win is working closer first over. And Clever Character is following Promise Me a win on the outside. Go Mud is going on the inside about 4 lengths off the lead and is in front of Too Much Duncan. To the outside is High Flying Jamie. Then it is Bad Eye Bill on the outside, and to the inside, the dog in the fight. 58 and 3 halftime. Brody Scrapper with the front. Brody Scrapper, Promise Me a win is second, and our thinking monster third. But it is still Brody Scrapper with the lead, trying to fend off Promise Me a win. Our thinking monster inside third. Clever Character, and from the backfield, Bad Eye Bill now is out 4 wide, is 3 wide is Clever Character. Brody Scrapper driving, and here comes Bad Eye Bill and Scotty Coulter looking to sweep the field. And on the inside, our thinking monster, and then Clever Character and Go Mud on down the stretch drive. Brody Scrapper, they turn on down the stretch drive. Brody's Scrapper is sharp to the finish, is going to win it. Bad Eye Bill was second, Clever Character third, and then fourth is between Go Mud and our thinking monster. 155 and 3 Brody Scrapper. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 9. It's number 2, Brody Scrapper, the winning drive. In race number 9 to Hurricane, Eddie Hensley. Rock me like a hurricane. Brody Scrapper, 12-year-old Mach 3 bay gelding, owned by A1, stable trained by Jody Cullen. Winner in his first start of the year, 155 and 3. Ninth race payouts to Brody's Scrapper, $11.80, $4 and $2.20. 8 Bad Eye Bill, $11.30, $3.50. 1 Clever Character, $2.60. $2 Exactor, $160, $3.20. Dollar Try, $249.85. Dollar Pick 3, 3 of 3, $201.35. Dollar Win 4, $426.75, and we had a 20-cent high five. 2,690.52. Bingo bango. The ninth race order finished from the top down to 314 859 6. Hold on a second. We'll get back to you. Here's the order of finish for the ninth from the top 314 859 627. That's 314 859 627. And claimed out of race number 9. 1 Clever Character, the new trainer, will be Francis Guillemette. And also claimed for Promise Me a Win, the new trainer, Gerard Demers. Well, fans, that does conclude the live harness racing program for this Thursday evening. Action resumes on Saturday. Our first race will go to post on a Saturday evening at Flamboro Downs at 6:35 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.